Hey besties, I hope you're doing good. So, how are you guys? How have you been since I last posted? I hope you've been doing good. I am also great. And just to check in on you, what's happening in your life right now? Are you in a good season or a bad season? Yeah, because actually, the topic I'm talking about today is somehow related to seasons. And there's this certain season that nobody wants to talk about, but it's there and it's hurting most of us, especially. Okay, are we Gen Zs or are we millennials? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm in between Gen Z and millennials, but I think I am definitely a Gen Z, but I don't act like one. Okay, I at times act like a millennial and at times I act like a Gen Z. So yeah, whichever suits. Yeah. But so today I'm actually talking about an interesting topic. Wow. Hey, I didn't actually know that it has a word until I had a certain coach speak about it, and I was like, oh really? So there's a word for it. So today I'm talking about the quarter life crisis. I know we have all heard of the midlife crisis, but the quarter life crisis was something that was new to me because I never for a second thought that there's something like that until I was in the pits of it, until I experienced it, until I was in that moment, and then I actually realized, okay, there's a word for it. So midlife crisis is that space in your mid 20s that you're trying to figure out life, you're trying to figure out your career, you're just trying to figure out a lot of things. This is where you're thinking, should I get married after uni? Which career am I supposed to take? Are my friends worth it? What's my purpose and everything? Yeah, you're just trying to question yourself about all this life, big life decisions that you really don't know. Honestly, you don't know, and you're trying to figure them out, but at times things are not working out. And for me, let me just give you a bit of a background. So immediately after uni, I was super confident in myself. I was super confident that immediately after uni, I'm gonna get a job. I'm gonna get a job in an NGO because I had started something related to NGOs. I had studied global health and travel medicine, and so I really believed in myself that immediately after uni, me in an NGO in the UN or the CDC or the USAID. What? Say what now? Wow, shock on me. I realized that I was brought into this world. It's like you're right after uni and you're brought into a different new world that you need to figure out everything, that you literally don't know how things work in this place. At least when you were younger, there's a template, like you need to go through baby class, kindergarten, you go through primary, you go through high school, and you go through university. So that is what we knew we are supposed to be doing, and that is what we did. But now when you're done with uni, you're actually brought into this whole new world that you weren't prepared of. Like you weren't told anything about it. And I wonder why. I wonder why in high school, in high school, in high school, there were talks, there were uni people coming to school to teach us that, this is how uni is. It is all fun and dramatic, and this, you're gonna do this and this, you're gonna meet such kind of people, you're gonna be just there all alone. It's your life, you can do what you want. Yeah, stuff like that. And so we were so happy to get into uni. Like us, we were just thriving. We were really working hard to get into uni, where that space where you can have your girlfriends and your boyfriends and nobody's gonna tell you what. Yeah, you can literally do stuff that the adult people do. I don't know how to blink my eye, but yeah, something of that sort. Yeah, so but in uni there are no such talks that, immediately after uni, this is how the world is. Yeah, when you're trying to get into a career, this is how it goes, this is what it goes. Your CV is supposed to be like this. These are the kind of things that you might meet. So I don't know, we should have been prepared for that part. I feel like there should be more sensitization on this career and figuring out things in the quarter life crisis in uni. I feel like there should be more of life skill lessons in uni than in high school. Like, why were we learning life skills in high school? We could have learned them in uni, because now when you get out there is when you realize, okay, there are certain skills that I need to have, that I need to possess to actually maneuver my way throughout this this adulthood, this new world that I'm brought into. So for me, I feel like I have said this a lot. Like, last year was just that year that really had me. And so I remember being at a certain point where I was questioning, okay, should I be dating right now? Which career am I supposed to take? Which path am I? Like, things are just so confusing. You're just all over the place, and you actually don't have a stand on anything. Literally, you don't have a stand on anything. And for me, it was it was such a it was such a depressing year, because at the same time I was doing all these things all alone. I was all by myself. I had lost everyone around me, and so I was just by myself trying to figure all these things out. I didn't have a community, and I think that one of the greatest things we should work towards is at least having a community of people who I think you share the same interests, same values, who I think you can go through life with. And I didn't have that. It was just me and my God. And at a certain point, I was just crying out to God, like, God, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why did it have to be this way? Because I knew I was super confident that immediately after uni, life is gonna go the way I thought. Like, immediately after uni, I was gonna get a job, I was gonna travel the world, then I will meet the man of my dreams who'll just sweep my heart away, and I'll get married in a white wedding by the age of 25, and by the age of 27. No, I actually thought that by the age of 27 is when I want to be married, but I haven't been there yet. So maybe there's power in the tongue, maybe. Yeah. But I know most of us were like, oh, I get out of uni, I get a job after that, I start a family at 25, stuff like that. And you get out here and you're like, man, I don't know anything. And for real, even for me right now, I feel like I don't know anything. Like, I don't know which course my life is gonna take. I literally don't know. And for me, what has helped me deal with these times is knowing that there's a higher power who is above everything, who knows the plans he has for me. And I actually put my trust in him, that he's able and that he knows the future he has for me. And so I need not to worry about all these small things, because there's a greater purpose for why I'm here. So even if all these things, even if I might be slayed by all these confusions, I know that it will just come a certain point that things are gonna work out. But I didn't come to this realization easy. I had to go through it. And so if you're going through it right now, I just want to tell you that there's someone above who knows all the plans he has for you. And another thing that I learned in this season, I am still in this season. Yeah, so don't compare your life with anyone else's life. And I know it is so hard. It is so hard to not compare yourself. And it is also so hard that right now it's like social media gives you a book into somebody's life, and you're wondering, oh my God, my classmates are doing this, my age mates are getting married, and I don't even have a boyfriend. I'm not even in the talking stage or anything. Yeah, so it gets a bit confusing. But you just have to understand that we are on different journeys and on different seasons. If you haven't watched my past video where I was talking about different journey, different seasons, different purposes, and different timings in our lives, you have to understand that we all have a different purpose, and it is not according to our timeline. Okay, we can do the small things that will get us there, but it is absolutely not in our timing. We all have different purposes. We are all going we're all going through different paths in our careers, in our lives, and everything. Yeah, I noticed that some people get married at 20, 25, and Okay, I am not saying bad things, but sometimes they get divorced at 30. Some people start their lives at 30. Yeah, and some people even at 40. So whichever time your life speaks, that is when now you start. That was part of it. And getting through the quarter life crisis, wow, it is so hard. We need a group, we need a community where we could just come and share our thoughts. And yeah, because doing it alone is so hard. I did it alone, and for sure I can tell you, it was the worst moment of my life. Yeah, I even ended up losing a lot of kgs. Right now I am a bit, I have added a bit of weight, but doing life alone at that time, and also career wise, I feel like you need to be in the right environment, which probably understands that you are in this space, you're trying to get a job, you haven't gotten a job. They'll be understanding enough to just let you be, because you're sending out all these applications and then you come home and somebody's like, you haven't gotten a job yet, what are you doing, you're just lazy. Me, I used to be in that space. I used to live with someone who would tell me, you haven't got a job, you are so stupid, you're what, all the bad things. And that added to the confusion I had. So yeah, I ended up being so stressed about life. I think that you should just be in a space where people understand, that people actually know, okay, this is life, and welcome to the real world, welcome to the actual world. Yeah. And I remember there was somebody who used to tell me, a very special person in my life, who used to tell me that, you know, when your time comes, it will come. And that was my dad. And so I never really took much, I never really thought about it until I was in that moment. And so I feel like you need the right people in your life during that moment. You need people who will understand the phase you're in, and you need people who will be supportive in every small step of your journey. And I also think that, for me, when you're trying to figure out things immediately after uni, you're trying to figure out your career, which career path are you gonna take, and you're like, you start picking jobs here and there, that, oh, me, I just need to work in an NGO, that's what I studied for. And that was actually me, until I came to realize that, it is okay to be in a different field. It is okay to take up any small job that you can get, and it is actually okay to start from somewhere small. You don't need to like go big or anything. Yeah, some people go big, yes, but I think there's beauty in starting small, and whichever place you are, there you are, and you need to learn to cope with that space. Yeah, so till we meet again next time, please share with me how did the quarter life crisis affect you? How are you dealing with it? If you are in it, I'm also in it right now. Yeah, and I think I'll need more advice. If you have any more tips that we can share. Yeah, we can just be in our small group or anything. Yeah, let's help each other out here, because it is not easy. It is not easy. So yeah, that's it for today. And I hope you have noticed that I'm looking so beautiful today. I was actually coming out of my room, and my sibling was like, wow, who are you? And I have literally just done the bare minimum. I haven't put on like a lot of makeup or anything, but it was like, oh, you look amazing. I'm like, what? At least one person told me I look amazing today. So yeah, I look amazing. And please, guys, please do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And let's build each other's. Let's build each other. Let's encourage each other. Let's inspire each other. And let's do life together. Okay? So bye. Till we meet next time. Bye.